everyone, and welcome back to a super exciting video, or well, at least it's exciting for me. Today we are going to look at the Concord 9th Colored Cardstock and Ink pads. I am absolutely swooning over all these colors. I mean, look at that rainbow-licious funness. Oh, I love color, absolutely love color. So this is the cardstock, and there are 22 colors, including black and white. And you get 2 sheets of each in the pack, and there are 80-pound cardstock. So not for like card bases, but perfect for like layering up and like the flower dies and all sorts of funness. So look, yeah, I know, I am completely obsessed with rainbows. So what I did, I used the tall type alphabet dies and number dies, and I cut out the word Concord 9th in each one of the cardstocks. And would you believe it, it is like they planned this. It actually is 1 letter per color. So I did 2 of each because I had this idea that I was going to do these swatches on white and black cardstock, because sometimes you get a different contrast and a different look by depending on what color your actual background card is. So here I am lining them all up, and then I'm using a little bit of a press and seal to keep everything in place. And then we're just gonna lift that up, make sure everything is straight. And of course we are going to use some liquid adhesive. And these are my strips of cardstock. So these are the black and the white cardstock from the actual card pack. And I've just cut off, I think it's like 1 3/4 of an inch of they're like that wide basically, so it's just a teeny tiny bit wider than the actual letters are. So once I've added the adhesive, you just turn that whole thing over and press down, and bam, all done. Easy peasy, right? And then you just peel off the press and seal, and everything is where it's supposed to be. This I find is so much easier to do, especially if you have a grid mat. When you're lining up your letters, then trying to glue them on one by one and making sure that they are all reasonably straight. You know, it's I have a bit of an issue with getting things on straight, so I like using every means at my disposal to getting things on straight. So we have done the one in the white, and then we are gonna do the one for the black card strip as well. And it's basically the same thing. So line them up, make sure you get them all on straight. And when it doesn't happen, just don't try to fix it while they are this way. You just turn the whole thing over, and then you adjust them with the help of your grid mat and make sure that they all are on straight there, because it's easier to do this here than then try to fix it before the glue sets. So yeah, you're gonna want to do that. And so then we're gonna spat some glue on that. I don't know what spats means, but put some glue on that, and then here comes the card strip, and down it goes. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And once you peel that off, you'll be able to see that the 2 colors, even though they are exactly the same, with the black and the white behind, you get such a different contrast that you can see like the midnight, even though it's a fantastic navy blue, it doesn't really show much, whereas like the aqua sky and some of the other colors really pop. I thought it was a stroke of genius doing it this way, just to kind of, you know, see what it's gonna look like. Plus I love swatches, it's just one of my things. So yeah. And here goes the rest of the letters. So we're just gonna finish this one off, and then I have 4 swatches ready to make, look at, swoon over, because let's be honest, these colors are absolutely swoon worthy. I should probably not have done that because I can't sing, but imagine an angel choir singing because they are so happy. Yeah, I mean, that's basically how I feel on the inside. Ooh, looksy. Oh, a little bit of a cleanup job there. And then here we are. I mean, you can see now, just from like looking at these, even though they are exactly the same colors on the black and the white, some of them just pop more than others. And I mean, the top ones on the black really work so well. But like if you're going to use Ballad Slipper, for instance, it pops so much better on the black cardstock than the white. And then I had another idea for the cardstock swatches, because, you know, can't just stop at 1 or 2, can you? So I cut off thin strips of these, and one of them is slightly thinner than the other. So I used the centimeter measurement. So the biggest one will be 1 centimeter and the other one will be slightly less than that. And then I have just simply glued these onto a piece of cardstock, one by one, and in the actual order on the cardstock pack. Just because order and, you know, thing. Then I had another idea. I mean, I had so many ideas, you would not believe it. I had just been churning these swatches out. I found this die this is actually from Paper Trey Ink, and it is a wine bottle tag. But how perfect does that work out? Admittedly, I only had to like partially cut it because otherwise the swatch would be super tiny. But I mean, that just works so well. And then next to each other, the two, you can obviously see which one is smaller. But I really like them both, but the one with the actual big hole on it, the wine bottle tag, will go on a ring with the rest of my swatches. So then I have written down names on all of these, and then on the one that I'm doing right now, I also took my all the ink pads and I stamped up the word hello from one of the stamp sets, just to kind of have that tone-on-tone look on this as well. So here they are in their rainbow glory with names. I'm feeling super organized, yeah. And then having had a look at all those card stocks, and here are all the swatches. Well, not all of them. I did make another one because why not? We're gonna move on to the inks, and I did a little bit of a mistake here because I started a little bit too far in on my cardstock with the hearts. And it also seems to be like I'm like drunk stamping, because it's not going in a straight line, but you know, pretty colors and all that kind of makes up for it. And I really wish that there was a number stamp set for this bold and brushy set, because I ended up having to spell out the word 9th, which in fairness I actually made up, you know, it took out a lot more colors because there wasn't enough colors or enough letters to prove all the colors. But, you know, again, can't stop at 1. So here we go again with the hearts. And I do love the hearts. There's something sweet about a heart for a swatch. So these are all just stamped up once. No going back and forth because I can't ever line up the second one on top anyway. So you get a really nice smooth coverage. The cardstock is fantastic. And it helps that it comes in all these amazing rainbow colors. So yeah, I'm pretty sold. So I'm going to finish off this video with a big thank you for hanging in there with all my excitement. And I will link everything down below. So if you do shop, I would love it if you'd use my affiliate links. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks again. Bye bye now.